second or a moment since we met. I've got better ways to waste my time than spend it on regret. You never made it easy to get the best of me, and now you're gone, I'll carry on. Just you wait and see. How can I sleep without you? I'm traveling like a train. Somehow I've got to stay awake till I'm holding you again. How can I live without you? The whole world's crashing down. Better catch this falling star before it hits the ground. There's always been something about you, kept me coming back again. The pieces of a shattered glass caressing an open vein. My head just won't stop talking. It's been like this for days. My energy is running low. I'm all dressed up, nowhere to go. But how can I sleep without you? I'm traveling like a train. Somehow I've got to stay awake till I'm holding you again. How can I live without you? The whole world's crashing down. You better catch this falling star before it hits the ground. Traveling like a train. Somehow I've got to stay awake till I'm holding you again. How can I live without you? The whole world's crashing down. Better catch this falling star before it hits the ground. Without you, I'm traveling like a train. Somehow I've got to stay awake till I'm holding you again. How can I live without you? The whole world's crashing down. Better catch this falling star before it hits the ground. Fragile as China. Fragile as China. I pull back the curtain to start a new day and watch as the rain's falling down. My thoughts and my heart are both miles away, are in a lifetime away from this town. For richer, for poorer, in sickness and health, I promised to stay by her side. Now she's got the children and I'm on my own. Will this be my epitaph written in stone? In the ashes of a marriage that burned out and died. Well, I might be asked to breathe my last, from breaking too slow or driving too fast, but I'm too far down that road to turn back now. Rains can fall out of the sky, and even angels sometimes die. You can break a life in two and not know how. I'm a prisoner of that takes me to places unknown and tears me away from the people I love. Will this be my epitaph written in stone? I might be asked to breathe my last from breaking too slow or driving too fast. I'm too far down that road to turn back now. Planes can fall out of the sky, and even angels sometimes die. You break a life in two and not know how. We're fragile as China. We're fragile as China. We're fragile as China. Well, there's people going crazy, and I know just how they feel. This motor runs on make-believe. There's a woman at the wheel. She'll keep the home fires burning. She'll keep the homestead clean. And she's working on a firework like you've never seen. Shoveling on the coal. She's grinding out the music while the monkey holds the bowl. He's crying out for water. She gives him gasoline, and she's working on the firework like you've never seen. Wasting all the workers, and there's vengeance in her hand. The evil eye is on her. She stares out from the screen, and she's working on the firework like you've never seen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've been through and we've been burned. When all of your friends try to tell you you're making a bad mistake, get out of the love that you've fallen in, if only for your own sake. I know it's bad and it's driving me mad, can't seem to leave it behind. And who cares what kind of loving it is, as long as it's love of a kind. A friend of mine was a sailor, spent half of his life at sea, with never a thought to the future, his wife and his family. But even the years they were out of his sight, they were never once out of his mind. And who cares what kind of loving it is, as long as it's love of a kind. And the love that makes this world go round will put you into a spin. Just when you thought you were out of the woods, it'll drag you right back in. Now nothing's too good for my baby, nothing's all I can give. Too scared to make way for each other, the different lives we live. Now I'm leaving with love on the tip of my tongue, no tears at the end of the line. I don't know what kind of loving it is, I'm sure that it's love of a kind. It's the love of a kind. Crazy weather, crazy times. Should've known better than to step outside the headlines. Stay together, living life. Crazy weather keeps us running down. I didn't want to steal your thunder or beat you at the lonely game. It must have been the spell I'm under, but don't you see we share the blame? hard times to be a lover. There's madness all around. Snowfalls in midsummer. The world's turned upside down. Crazy weather, crazy times. I should have known better than to step outside the headlines. Stay together, living lives. Crazy weather keeps us running blind. High up on a hill to skelter, about to hit the ground again. We're never gonna find a shelter to keep us out of this rain. Whoa, crazy weather, crazy time. Should have known better than to step outside the headlines. Stay together, living lives. Crazy weather keeps us running wild. Crazy time, crazy weather. The weapon of a woman is the power of a kiss. Of college, 10 years of school. I went in crazy, came out a fool. Teachers gave me just one last chance. I took the class in applied romance. The new professor was a sorry sight, with red-rimmed eyes and hair turning white. He looked like someone who had seen it all and read the writing written on the wall. He said, learn's a gamble, it's a roll of the dice. Pay close attention, here's some good advice from one of the victims who was badly burned. Every law but I still recall what that teacher said. Every word he spoke rattles round my head. He said, kisses are risky, cause you can't be straight. You come too early and you leave too late, with never a thought to the consequence. It's cash in hand instead of common sense. Well, I'm no professor, but I do know this: the weapon of a woman is the power of a kiss. 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 The clean-up man couldn't understand what I was doing there on my own. All the lights were out, not a soul about. The party people gone home. Well, I must admit that on the face of it, it must have looked a little bit strange. So I did my best to put his mind at rest. I did what I could to explain. You see, I'm trying to turn Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. I've been non-stop dancing since Friday night. I've still got a pocket full of money to spend. I'm trying to turn Sunday into Saturday night. He listened to me very patiently, but he didn't seem to be impressed. We can't change the rules for one crazy fool who won't go home with the rest. He sounded so sure as he showed me the door that seemed to be the end of the line. Then he threw down his keys and he turned to me, 'cause something must have changed his mind. He said, for 5 long years I've been wiping up beers and watching all the others have fun. And now finding you here gives me a wild idea, something that's got to be done. And now we're turning Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. I've been non-stop dancing since Friday night. I've still got a pocket full of money to spend. We're turning Sunday into Saturday night, not ready for the weekend to end. So turn back the hands on the station clock, turn the music up loud to drown the postman's knock. We're turning Sunday into Saturday night. Sunday into Saturday night. Yeah. Sunday into Saturday night. Oh, oh, oh. Sunday into Saturday night. Oh, turning Sunday into Saturday night. His Majesty came out of hiding last night, dressed in a working man's clothes, down from the hills to bring us the word. But what it was, nobody knows. He'd been out of sight and out of his mind, staring at mirrors and crowns. Now he stands naked with nothing to show but a bedlam of meaningless sounds. And nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. Talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word and keep them from blowing away. The walls walls of the castle are starting to shake, like Jericho tumbling down. It's a surprise to see fear in the eyes of the luckiest man in this town. And nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. Talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word. Keep them from blowing away. Keep them from blowing away. One of the faithful has stood by your side and followed you all of those years. What have you gained by changing the God that whispers that burn at your ears? Now the walls of the castle are starting to shake, like Jericho tumbling down. It's a surprise to see fear in the eyes of the luckiest man in this town. And nobody's listening and nobody cares when you have nothing to say. But talk to my heart and I'll treasure each word. Keep them from blowing away. 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 Nobody's listening and nobody cares. Nobody's listening and nobody cares. Nobody's listening and nobody cares. No. Nobody's listening and nobody cares. Nobody's listening and nobody cares. The rain fell like a razor and soaked me to the skin. I woke up by the harbor, down where the ships come in. Last thing I remember was forgetting about you, but I still felt something burning, a blue tattoo, a blue tattoo. Though the wind was bitter, it was deep inside me, hurt, like someone took barbed wire and fashioned me a shirt. I couldn't find a mirror, so an oil slick had to do, and carved in my reflection a blue tattoo, a blue tattoo. scratched across my bleeding heart forever. That's as close as I can ever get to you. It's a blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. I've got a blue tattoo. I've got you under my skin. That's right. Look at the state I'm in. Look at the state I'm in. With this blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. This blue tattoo. I'm watching the water. The letters and the photographs still lie beside my bed, as empty as the echoes of every word you said. Your thighs still hurt from making love. You missed me every day. It didn't take you long to change the day I went away. And I don't know how love can simply vanish in thin air, and how Friday's happiness turns to Saturday's despair. But I won't crumble, I won't cry, even though I feel so sad, 'cause I believe you've thrown away the best you ever had. And that's the way it's always been, from the cradle to the grave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave. With another heart to hold. I tried to make it different, to make sure this would last. I tried to make the future work out better than the past. But that's the way it's always been, and you get just what you gave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave. I don't know why I feel surprised when I know this scene so well. You came and went as quickly as the storm on Mount Bonnell. I'll hold on to these memories like I held you in that rain, and hope it works out better if I fall in love again. 'Cause that's the way it's always been, from the cradle to the grave. Mortal man can't understand how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave, how human hearts behave. Some girls come alive at night when stars are shooting and the moon is bright. My girl sleeps underneath that moon, comes alive in the afternoon. Think a perfect date means disco dancing and staying out late. My girl dances to a different tune, comes alive in the afternoon. 4 o'clock when her time comes up, she wants her coffee in her special cup. 5's too late, 3's too soon. She comes alive in the afternoon. Her coffee in her special cup. 5's too late and 3's too soon. She comes alive in the afternoon. It's 4 o'clock and now she's promised me loving cup with a guarantee. Lick the sugar from a silver spoon. She comes alive in the afternoon. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. In the afternoon. Price is Right says come on down. You switch across to channel 2, and right there in front of you there's refugees in a burned out street with bloodstained earth beneath their feet. Now the fevers are running high again. Senators and congressmen hold conferences to decide who's to live and who's to die. The cause that once made so much sense is now the tool of presidents. The cymbals and the trumpets sound a lifetime for a piece of foreign ground. And it's no man's land for everyone who lives and breathes beneath the sun. Don't listen to the call to war. There's no place worth dying for. Stars and stripes and Union Jacks, a flag won't bring your children back. There's no place in this world worth dying for. No, there's no place in this world worth dying for. Keep their fingers clean and creep around in limousines. The conflict spreading everywhere creates another millionaire. A man would have to be insane to find profit in a hurricane. The dead can't even rest in peace. They've opened fire on cemeteries. And it's no man's land for everyone who lives and breathes beneath the sun. Don't listen to the call to war. There's no place worth dying for. Stars and stripes or Union Jack, a flag won't bring your children back. And there's no place in this world worth dying for. No, there's no place in this world worth dying for. I just had my heart handed to me, so I thought I'd go see some old friend. Your eyes burned a hole clear through me. I could see myself slipping again, but I never believed this could happen. Now I'm not really sure what to do, 'cause I know that if we started dancing, I'd catch myself falling for you. They say every new romance starts with a slow dance, and I know there'd be sparks If I held you tight, so don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight. And I just had my heart handed to me, so I thought I'd go see some old friends. Your eyes burned a hole clear through me. I could see myself slipping again. Seems like every new romance starts with a slow dance, and I know there'd be sparks if I held you tight. So don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight. No, don't misunderstand me, 'cause I think you're pretty. I just don't feel like dancing tonight. Like dancing tonight. Uneasy rider, travel on, though your spirit and your dreams have gone. Uneasy rider, we need you now. We lost the contact to our hearts somehow. And we've got no roots, so we buy blue jeans and cowboy boots. See the young grow idle as idols grow old. See teenage beggars sleeping in the cold. Kids can't play in the sun anymore. We can't make love, but we can still make war. So I'll light a candle and I'll draw that sign. Burn the incense like a back in '69. To raise the spirit that moved us then. Maybe that magic can rescue us again. Uneasy rider, travel on. always been content to be exactly where I landed. Lately it's been harder every day. Prisoner of the plans I made, precious memories slowly fade to sadness the longer I'm away. Something's changed, I don't know how, but everything looks different. I'm not the soldier that I used to be. Sometimes scared to sleep alone, addicted to the telephone, petrified you'll turn away from me. You're the queen of my dreams. When the light goes out, I worship at your throne. You're the queen of my dreams, sent to comfort me when I'm far away from home. I'm never alone. Every inch of 6'6" and nervous as a kitten, knowing there's nobody else to blame. Loneliness is real, even though it's self-inflicted. Misery will cut you just the same. You're the queen of my dreams. When the light goes out, I worship at your throne. You're the queen of my dreams, sent to comfort me when I'm far away from home. I'm never alone. No, I'm never alone. No, yes, you're the queen of my dreams. When the light goes out, I worship at your throne. You're the queen of my dreams, sent to comfort me when I'm far away from home. You're the queen of my dreams. When the light goes out, I worship at your throne. You're the queen of my dreams, sent to comfort me when I'm far away from home. Never alone. Never alone. I'm never alone. Half the world travels half the world to see how the other half looks. They roast themselves on beaches and read the latest paperback books. They're waited on by natives whose ancestors were slaves. But further down in Southern town, the dead are turning in their graves. Columbus has a credit card, he's traded in his cross. The king and queen of nicotine still guarantee the profit and loss. We've given up the empire now, the colonies are free to face a new invasion from across a poison sea. Next year we'll be sunset than the ones that we've already seen. Next year we'll be sailing to a place we've never been, to buy a better sunset than the ones that we've already seen. Hope is rising as the walls come tumbling down. You better join the party or we'll burn your houses down. And all those wedding speeches on the dignity of man are fading slowly week by week, just like some package holiday tan. Next year we'll be sailing to a place we've never been, to buy a better sunset than the ones that we've already seen. Next year we'll be sailing to a place we've never been, to buy a better sunset than the ones that we've already seen. This town came alive on the day she arrived. She was nothing like we'd ever seen. Her suitcase was battered, her clothes a little tattered and torn, but she moved like a queen. And word soon got round to the boys in the town. They gathered like moths to a flame. When she stepped on the stage of the rainy night grill, I knew the town would never be quite the same. She was queen of the Bayou, from Chauvin to Mamou. Every town has a story to tell, and you won't find a man in South Louisiana would deny he's been under her spell. She took the best room at the Empire Hotel, they call the Napoleon Suite. And she'd lay there for hours among mountains of flowers and jewels love laid at her feet. And when evening came down, she'd parade through the town. The crowds were a sight to be seen. Just a smile and a wave and she'd make you her slave. It's no wonder we called her the Queen. She was queen of the Bayou, from Mamou to Thibodeau. She captured each parish and town, and she shined every city on the old Mississippi till they gleamed like the jewels in her crown. Well, it didn't take long to see something was wrong. We could tell she was restless again. She'd wrecked all lives of the sweethearts and wives and ruined the hearts of their men. She checked in her keys and she left us the breeze, and nothing but memories to keep. On the day she left town, the clocks all slowed down, and the town simply went back to sleep. She was queen of the Bayou, from Chauvin to Mamou. Every town has a story to tell, and you won't find a man in South Louisiana would deny he's been under her spell. She was queen of the Bayou, from Mamou to Thibodeau. She captured each parish and town, and she shined every city on the old Mississippi till they gleamed like the jewels in her crown. And she shined every city on the old Mississippi till they gleamed like the jewels in her crown. Must have been a silent place without a soul around. The morning sunlight creeping in, a clock the only sound. I hope you heard a symphony as you left that room behind. Now every note that touches me calls you to mind. The house filled up with music the minute you'd come home. You set a spark that helped me start some fires of my own. I'm trying to please everybody on earth, not an easy thing to do, when all the time I was only trying to please you. It seems to me that dying has set you free somehow, and I know you're out there somewhere and you're listening now. We said goodbye a long, long time before you had to go. And why that heart stopped beating, I'll never know. A strong and silent teacher, you let the music talk. I learned to sing in harmony as soon as I could walk. But trying to please everybody on earth's not an easy thing to do, when all the time I was only trying to please you. It seems to me that dying has set you free somehow, and I know you're out there somewhere and you're listening now. Yes, I know you're out there somewhere and you're listening now. And your charms, the world had open arms to welcome you. Sucking on your cigarette as you gave birth to the cool, all the wildest girls in school would follow you. Leaves a trail of broken hearts like crazy paving as he blazes like a comet through this world. Do anything to satisfy that craving, like Brando searching for the perfect girl. All day in the overtaking lane, he drives himself insane with worrying. Keeps himself awake at night with a head that's fit to burst. He thinks he'll get there first by hurrying, and all he keeps are photographs of faces, the remnants of the opposites refused. His echoes heard in many different places. She's just a faint suspicion she's been used, as Brando searches for his perfect girl. As he blazes like a comet through this world, he'll do anything to satisfy that craving, like Brando searching for the perfect girl, like Brando searching for the perfect girl. empty pockets and a heavy heart, I boarded a boat that would take me away. The cliffs got smaller as we reached the channel and finally disappeared in the spray. It was more than London I was leaving behind, the faces and towns that I know so well, the pubs and buses and streets I've climbed, from White Horse Bank to Gabriel's Hill. I went for a visit and stayed for years. I'd never believed I could be there still, but love and the language have taken their toll and made me a stranger to Gabriel's Hill. And I feel like an exile. The older I've grown, yes, I feel like an exile in my own home. With empty pockets and a heavy heart, I boarded a boat that would take me away. The cliffs got smaller as we reached the channel and finally disappeared in the spray. Then some cold morning I'll hear the call, and angels will come to ring that bell. 6 white horses will cross the waters, carry me back